I actually got a Van de Graaff generator here that's going crazy over there. Arguing about electrostatic, more about forces between things. And what do like charges do? What do unlike charges do? And right now, why is this balloon sticking to my face? And what would happen if I put this balloon near this thing that's making the big spark? It's called a Van de Graaff generator. You notice it's being repelled by that. There's a reason it's being repelled, because they're the same charge, whatever charge that might be, positive or negative, they are the same. Okay, so that's really all I can tell from this. Alrighty, so now let's see if I were to get into this system. I'm on a bucket right now. This, guys, is probably about 100,000 volts difference as far as that is. You learn in the circuits that because air is not a good conductor, there's really not a lot of charges going between there. I can even get shocked and I'm still okay. I can even use my finger and get some of that stuff. And it's still not a terrible thing. There's not a tremendous amount of charge. It does hit you. And eventually, I can feel the hair going up on my fingers. The hair might be going a little bit up on my head now. It takes a little while to get really charged up. I'm standing on a bucket that's about this big, because you notice how big the sparks are. It can be between things. I want to make sure that I'm farther from the ground or anything metal than that. So right now, what this Van de Graaff generator is doing is taking electrons off the ground, putting them on this device. You notice it doesn't snap this hand, because since I'm connected to this, it's conducting electrons into my hand, into my body, into my face, into my hair, into my feet, my toes, and everywhere. And the hair starts to go up a little bit, because right now, all the hairs are the same charge on my head, and the same charges tend to repel. My favorite kind of comb right here, hand comb. There we go. I haven't looked this beautiful in a long time, everybody. All right. Now this other device is attached to the ground. Try not to get shocked too much by that. But you notice the hair attracts to this one. Well, we're going to try to learn about why would the hair attract to some things. Ouch, thanks. But it doesn't attract to this because I'm all the same charge as that thing. Well, that's what the whole next unit's about. It's about forces. Electric forces, not gravitational forces, not magnetic forces, but electric forces, because I have an excess of charge. Maybe it's negative, maybe it's a positive charge. How do you know? Well, that's what the next unit's all about. Okay, and finally, see if I can make as big a snap as that. Hey, that's a good one. That's a really good one. I can even make my hair dance. Look at that. Ooh, that was a really good one. Okay, I'm about done with that. So there you go, guys. That's your intro into electric forces.